state government technical colleges. Federal government commitments to reduce hazardous waste, maintain healthy environment nationwide. On the foreign scene, White House defends President Joe Biden as Republicans, Democrats criticize pardon for son. And in sport, former world snooker champion dies at age 70. Now the details, I am Dele Agadumo. Over 2,000 students across the government technical colleges in Lagos State have graduated as skilled professionals at the 2024 graduation of technical college students with the theme Dreams to Reality. While addressing the graduates at Agidingbi Ikeja, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu reiterated his administration's commitment to more collaboration with captains of industries, private sector and artisans to create employment opportunities for students who acquired skills from LASVEB. Governor Sanwo-Olu urged students to look beyond the present challenges and thrive for excellence using the skills garnered to compete favorably with their global counterpart in vocational skills.
Technical education has been shown to increase the graduating rate. It has shown to improve employability, and it has shown to foster great sense of entrepreneurship. Many of our graduates here today will step into the world as job creators, not just as job seekers, but as job creators, while others will fill the critical roles in high-demand industries that is boosting Lagos economic stance, both national and internationally.
As technical and vocational education graduates, Commissioner for Education Tolani Ali Balogun urged them to think deeply, aim higher, and strive for excellence in their career path, help in stimulating the economic growth of the country, because no nation develops without an adequate and robust technical education for advancement of skills, knowledge, and development.
But the way to reality is not always easy. It requires hard work, dedication, perseverance. I want to challenge you to think beyond the current state. I want to encourage you to think big, to aim higher, and to strive for excellence in all you do.
Executive Secretary, Lagos State Technical and Vocational Education Board, LASVEB, Ronke Aziz, noted that the Sanwo-Olu administration is tackling unemployment challenges through different initiatives, producing skilled technicians for technical development to create more employment for youths and make them self-reliant.
You will be amazed at their resilience and professionalism. All our courses are accredited, and we are the leading providers of technical education in Southwest and beyond.
On behalf of other graduates, the best graduating students in bricklaying and concreting, Daniela Okmako thanked the state government for unwavering commitment in advancing technical education in the state and advocating scholarship for deserving students to further their education and build on the skills acquired. Best overall student in trade, mechanical engineering, craft practice for year 2024 is Uchendu David of Government Technical College Kotum and Daniel Salami of Government Technical College Agidingbi as the overall best in innovation. The Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, LASODA, has organized a one-day health program for the elderly with the theme Empowering Senior Citizens and Enabling Independence, a commitment to inclusion and dignity. In his keynote address at the event, Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Toyin Oke Osointonu, who was represented by the ministry's Human Resource Manager, Abiodun Dino, stating that the event underscores the commitment of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration to improving the lives of vulnerable members and serving as a contribution to the elderly to ensure the resilience of Lagos State.
Event which focus on the contributions the elderly have made to build and ensure the resilience of Lagos State. So we appreciate that you as elderly, you really contributed to the development of the state by your contribution when you were in active service.
The General Manager Lasoda Adenike Oyetunde Lawal urged PWDs to take health check-up seriously and measures needed to prevent hypertension and high blood pressure. Oyetunde Lawal reassured PWDs of the Sanwo-Olu administration's efforts to ensure a better well-being for them, with no one left behind.
To create a society where every individual, regardless of age or ability, can live with dignity, independence, and fulfillment.
A health official from the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUTH, Adebanjo Rahim, shared knowledge on health issues relating to hypertension and diabetes to the PWDs and necessary measures to prevent the disease. Cash prizes of 200,000 naira were presented to beneficiaries for support. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has been applauded for his positive disposition to matters affecting nurses working in the state government hospitals. Senior nurses, including ward managers and apex nurses from all the 32 general hospitals in the state, gave the commendation at the 2024 Strategic Leadership Retreat for nurses organized by the Lagos State Health Service Commission. Speaking at the event, Permanent Secretary of the Commission, Ademoyiwa Enyayewu, advised nurses to work smart and always collaborate with other disciplines for enhanced service delivery. In her welcome address, Director of Nursing Services Adebukola Cole charged the nurses to develop a new mindset of duty for the sake of patients and hospital improvement. The Senate and the National Universities Commission, NUC, have emphasized the need for the establishment of more universities in Nigeria to address the rising demand for tertiary education. This call was made in Abuja during a public hearing organized by the Senate Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TET Fund, where stakeholders supported the proposed establishment of a federal university, Okigwe, in Imo State. Speaking at the hearing, the chairman of the Senate Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TET Fund, Wantaro Dandose, the sponsor of the Federal University Okigwe Bill, Patrick Ndweze, and the Executive Secretary of the NUC, Chris Miyake, all underscored the urgent need for more universities in Nigeria. Miyake highlighted the dire shortfall of Nigeria's higher education infrastructure, noting that there are 275 universities, both public and private, available for over 2 million prospective students seeking admission annually, leaving about 1.3 million unable to pursue university education. He assures stakeholders of the NUC that the NUC is working on expanding regulatory frameworks and enhancing capacity building to support the establishment of additional universities. On to the rest of the stories, the federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to reduce environmental impact associated with hazardous waste so as to maintain a healthy environment in the country. Minister of Environment, Balarabe Lawal, gave the assurance at a workshop on the end-of-life management of air conditioners and refrigerants held at the Government Technical College, Kano. The minister, who was represented by the Director, National Ozone Office, Idris Abdullahi, said it was in line with this commitment that the ministry, in collaboration with Energy Commission of Nigeria and United Nations Environment Programme, with support from the Clean Cooling Collaborative, organized the workshop. According to him, the workshop was designed to enhance the capacity of relevant stakeholders to sustainably manage the end-of-life components of air conditioners. He highlighted that proper disposal of old air conditioners is critically important for environmental protection and human health. Oyo State government has increased its 2025 capital budgetary allocation for persons with disabilities, PWDs, by over 70% compared to the amount allocated this year. Governor Seyi Makinde stated this during the celebration of the 2024 Stakeholders Summit and International Day of Persons with Disabilities in Ibadan. Makinde, who was represented by his deputy, Bayo Lawal, highlighted his administration's commitment to the welfare of the disability community over the past 4 years, stating the requests submitted by persons with disabilities during the last budget town hall meetings influenced the increase in the capital budget to 877,500,000 naira from the previous allocation of 492 million naira. The Oyo State Agency for Persons with Disabilities overhead costs had risen from 315 million naira to 345 million naira, and assuring that these allocations will address their requests. Now to foreign news, United States President Joe Biden has issued an official pardon for his son Hunter, who was set to face sentencing this month on federal felony gun and tax convictions. Republicans have criticized Biden's decision after the president previously said he would not pardon his son. But on Sunday evening, he said although he believed in the justice system, politics has affected this process and it led to a miscarriage of justice. The White House has defended the president, saying he wrestled with the decision and ultimately made up his mind at the weekend. President-elect Donald Trump called the pardon an abuse and miscarriage of justice, while some Republicans have branded Joe Biden a liar. Hunter Biden pleaded guilty to tax charges in September and was found guilty in a separate trial in June of being an illegal drug user in possession of a gun. Former world snooker champion Terry Griffiths has died at the age of 70 after a long battle with dementia. The British player came through qualifying to beat Dennis Taylor in the 1979 Crucible final and also won the Masters and the UK Championship to complete the sport's illustrious Triple Crown. The World Snooker Tour described Griffiths as an all-time snooker great who was loved and respected by everyone in the sport. He retired from playing after a first-round defeat by Mark Williams at the 1997 World Championship. And that is on news at 10 just a few ago. Do not drive without a valid driver's license. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe or watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sowolu administration launched Lagride with 1,000 units of sports utility vehicles? Can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the highlights of the major stories, over 2,000 students across the government technical colleges in Lagos State have graduated as skilled professionals at the 2024 graduation of technical college students with the theme Dreams to Reality. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to reduce environmental impact associated with hazardous waste so as to maintain a healthy environment in the country. We also told you that United States President Joe Biden has issued an official pardon for his son Hunter, who was set to face sentencing this month on federal felony gun and tax convictions. And in sport, former world snooker champion Terry Griffiths has died at the age of 70 after a long battle with dementia. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. The Rise News broadcast compiled by Majid Olalade. I'm Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.